Oh yeah, I did skip some puzzles. I was already doing it when I had the idea of recording. Good stuff. Oh, it's so late and I forgot my smart band. Oh no, I don't like this. Yeah, how tough could it be? You're, you're not even like remotely close. You thought my boy. Why do you still choose to use that, bro? Our allies are gonna die. Bro's a dumbass. The AI for this game really is shit. Oh, at least they won't move. Oh, the FPS drop is noticeable. Too much stuff, but it's not an excuse. It's poorly optimized. By the way, this game is made in Unity. Okay. Initial D, what? To think that this event was done, like, the entire thing in, like, 15 minutes. Crazy, right? 15 minutes. The entire thing. No, it was this was the how how was that the puzzle? Oh, mm. Okay, calm down. There's another floor there. Oh, I gotta push the boulder. Wait, no, that's not it. Oh, man. Looks like this puzzle is a tiny bit problematic. Oh, I think this one needs to be the opposite. Oh, that's not it. So what is it? Oh, wait, I think I know now. Yeah. How terrible. But I have to be. But I gotta be honest, I'm not really the brightest when it comes to these types of puzzles. I really am not. Oh, man. How could I forget? This one doesn't. Yeah, it's there. There we go. Now we can do our stuff. Now we can get it. And then the other one is already there. So we're good. I mean, not fully. I gotta still change the thing, the trajectory. That's not the word. Whatever. Come on. Yeah. There we go. This should be it. Nice. Alright. That was like pretty much the entire event. Done in like 10 minutes. Then useless dialogue. I'm gonna get my smart band.
I will conquer the skies.
Alright. That was the entire event, pretty much. I think I went through the harder puzzles. But none of these puzzles are like actually hard. It's just like you may have some amount of difficulty with those, but just think about it, just analyze it for a bit, and you're gonna get it eventually. It's not really that complicated. There we go. And how many jades did we get here? Ow. That hurt a lot. Not the jades, I poked myself. And there was a pimple. Oh man, that hurt. I think I had like 1100. So that was a pretty good amount. With the temple I did yesterday, we're good. Really? The achievement was hit a wall 3 times when when you're in the hand of Zagreus puzzle. You gotta hit a wall 3 times. What a thing. You know, it is actually kind of crazy. I watched a lot of videos yesterday talking about how bad the power creep is and how predatory these games are. Because it's not just about like, oh, it's because you're unlucky or like it's because you don't spend like moderately. That's not the point. The point is the game allows for you to come here and press this multiple times. Multiple times. Over and over and over and over. Like, look at this. 500 reais or $100. Literally in a couple of clicks. Look, okay. Check this out. On Eric Pouch, one button, two, three, four, and technically I could do a fifth. So it takes seconds to spend in this game. It takes seconds. And so imagine spending like $300 and you don't even get the character you want. Because let's make a quick calculation here. Let me get a calculator. It's 1600 because I already bought it once, which is very sad, honestly. Plus 6480. This is 8080 Stellar Jade, technically. This, let's say, times 3. No, let's get the average for a 5-star, which is about 78 pulls. And let's say that we're going to count that 1.5 because, you know, the average of 50/50 is, well, 50%. So I'm going to count as 78 plus 50% of that, which is going to be 117 pulls per limited 5-star. That times 160 Stellar Jade is equal to the average, guys. This is the average amount of stellar jade that it takes for one singular 5-star unit. One singular limited 5-star unit. 18,720 is the average amount of stellar jade. So you get uh, 8,080 times, let's say you buy it twice, it's 16,160, which is 101 pulls. 101, which, well, again, it's not enough. Because if we go back here, it's 117 times 160. Calm down. Times 160 is 18,750, which, well, you will, quote, only need like 600, 500 stellar jade, which isn't a lot, so. But still, you need to buy this thing twice. Twice. You need to buy this thing twice for one limited 5-star. On average, by the way. If you're unlucky, it may be more. It may be more. So if you're unlucky and you keep losing your 50/50s and, for whatever reason, it only goes at like 79 pity or something, you're looking at the average of like 250, maybe upwards to like $270 per character per limited 5-star, which is insane. Because look at this, you can get up to 6 copies, and there's the light cone, which arguably you do not need copies of light cones, like just objectively. Like if you want to go, but like, oh, I want to make this the most I want to make this character the most powerful possible. Go for Eidolons. Max their trait. Max. Okay. First things first. Max level. Max traces. Good relics. Then you get a Lycone. Then you get Eidolons. And only when you reach like E6, then you can go for copies of Lycones. But even then, I would still not recommend. It's not that like, oh, you should like obligatory, like this path is obligatory. It's still a bad path. Just don't get Lycone copies. The only excuse of like, oh, I have a superimposition on like, let's say Link shows Lycone is because it was a double 5-star. It's like, man, since you got 2 and you won't be using it anywhere else, it's fine, I guess. It's like you wouldn't have any other use either way. You wouldn't have any other use, so it's like, oh, it doesn't make sense not to superimpose. It's like this. It's like, why would I have 3 of Bronya's Lycones if I can have 1 with a lot more energy? Does that make sense? Hope it does. Oh boy. You know what's the worst part is that I can't. What? Yeah, there's no better piece than this one, unfortunately. But I still hope I will be using this in the future for something else, for someone else. Maybe there's gonna be a character in the future that's HP scaling and crit rate scaling. I don't know. Maybe a Harmony character that does damage and needs crit for some reason. I don't know. Oh, I'm so tired. Anyways, basically, in this system, how do you beat this system? You either don't spend money, like any amount of money whatsoever, you just don't spend, or you only buy this $5 pack one. This is equal to $5, or it's about $5. In today's exchange rate, this is actually um, way less than $5 because this currency is absolute dog shit nowadays. It's devaluing so quickly because of the current government. So shit. But anyways, yeah, this is by far the only pack that like you should technically be buying, and technically you should like the highest like value should go like the max amount of times you should buy this is like maybe like 5 times. 5 times so $25, and maybe 10 times so $50 total. $50 I think like for a game this big and for how much it gives you, I think $50 is like fine, I would say. I don't think it's too much and I don't think it's too little. I think 50 or so dollars is the game's price. I don't think it's worth any less or any more. I think 50 is the right amount. But unfortunately, I put a lot more than $50 in this game, which is very sad because it happens over time. So you don't even notice unless you pull the records, unless you pull the history of top ups and stuff like that. You're not gonna know. Let me see if I can find it here. It's probably not here in feedback. If in feedback though. I don't know. Is it here? I don't think it's showing for the broadcast. I think it's showing for the stream. Yeah, I think it only works on PC or phone. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna show. Okay, one of the issues I was having is that I can't bind different keys for like the combat because instead of holding L2, I want to hold R2 to use the character's ultimates. I don't want to use L2 simply because I want to, sometimes play the game with just one hand. Like, like how is that crazy? Or maybe I can, or maybe like I put the commands of like normal attack and skill, normal attack skill, and then and cast on the D-pad, and I'm only using my left hand, like something like that, like just for accessibility and to make it like objectively better. Like I don't know how that could be like bad, just objectively. Like if you think about it, it's not a matter of like, oh, but it's a gotcha game. You should know better. You should know that you should only spend so much. But that's the thing. The system preys on the people with, some sort of vulnerability or some sort of like, how do I say, tendency of spending. I think I can say it like that. So if you have money and you really like a game and there's like something that you can do in the game, that you can get a character you want, but you gotta spend money, you're probably gonna spend money. It's not even that crazy. It's not even that crazy. So basically, yes, it is Hoiber's fault. It is objectively bad, those practices, because, like, if you give a kid a phone, an iPad, whatever, with the credit card information, and the kid is just playing Genshin, just playing Honkai Star Rail, just playing Zenless, playing Wuthering Waves, and the kid says like, "Oh, look at this character on banner. I want that character," and then it's gonna click here, it's gonna click again, and it's gonna show, "Oh, you don't have enough. How about we top up?" I'm gonna give an example here. I'm actually gonna convert all this into this, just so the standard won't have enough. Here, I would press here. Oh, there isn't enough. How about we top up? You need this amount more. Do you wish to buy? And then you click confirm. It automatically prompts you here. It's already in the real money part. And you know what's the worst part? Is that they don't even give you like an idea of how much money you spend per temple, and that is by design. They don't want you to think about how much you're spending, because the amount you get for the $100 pack is 8,080 stellar jade. That divided by 160 is 50.5 pulls. So imagine, so you can do five temples. So imagine instead of 10 hyperspatial 10 warps, imagine instead of 10 warps it said $20. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Now, would that be better? Would that be better, or would it be better for you to come here in the shop? Here you have like let's say it was here, like with all these, you had like the Herta, you had Linksha, you had Fishao, and they were just here for like $50 each. For like, $50 is, no, never mind. Yeah, because they can cost up to like 200 or so dollars. So them going here directly here for like $50, I think $30 would be a reasonable price, because you would be able to buy multiple of them at once, of course. So you could go here and press like 7 times, which is the max, and you would calculate whatever, like 20, uh, like $210, whatever money that is, whatever money it may be, like $200, 300, whatever. But you would know exactly how much you're spending and how much you get for the character, and that's not what happens. It is very shady. It is this is unethical, like objectively unethical, because you're misleading the player into thinking that they are getting more value than they should, quote. And if we calculate the express pass, so let's not talk about the $100 pack. Let's talk about um, the express pass. So we have 3,000 divided by 160 divided by $5. So you have uh, for one express pass, you get 18.75 pulls, which is a lot. And if we get the average, which is 117, divided by 18.75, you would need 6.24 of these packs to get a limited 5 star on average. Of course, this This does sound kind of weird, right? So we get this times $5. It's it's $31.2. It's basically $31 per limited 5 star, but it does take 6.5 months per character, which I don't know if you guys know, but Honkai Star Rail is barely 2 years old. It's going to be 2 years old this year, and um, if you were to be spending like from the very beginning, you would only have 4 5 stars, like guaranteed, right? So it kind of doesn't make sense. Now, this is just for this Express Pass. I'm not talking about the amount of Stellar Jade you get in game, you know, with the codes, with the events, with literally everything else. It's strictly the Express Pass. And the amount of Stellar Jade you get in game is actually a lot more than the Express Pass gives you. It's like in a month, you as a free to play player get more Stellar Jade than an Express Pass. It's like if you were to do like everything, like explore the map and do all the events, you don't miss a day, and you know, stuff like that. All the time, every single time. Um, yeah, you get a lot of stuff. Not even close. You get a lot of stuff. It's more like a bonus, but hey, it does still take a very long time, and it is expensive long term, of course. Is it worth it though? That's the thing. You're gonna ask yourself, how much would you spend? How much would you pay for this game? How much? That's the question you should be asking. How much is this game worth? Like for all the content in there, you know. But the worst part by far is the fact that it's locked, so you can't even enjoy all the content. Oh, look at this. You can't even enjoy all the content simply because many of the nearly every 5 star is just locked. And you can't do anything. They're locked, and if you want them, you gotta spend money while they are on banner. If they're not on banner, tough luck, bro. Wait. And this is really, really scummy too. The banner times are just horrendous. It's like 1 hour. At 1 hour, there's like like a really insane character on banner, and then the next day it's like a very shitty character. Oh, but why is that character shitty? Oh, it's because the newer one deals more damage. It's not even because, oh, that character is like inherently bad or like objectively bad. It's just that though this character's numbers are just, you know, not as big. It's not because it's bad. You know where I'm trying to get? Like, does that make sense? Am I crazy to think about that way? Wow. Oh man. Fortunately, this guy's pretty easy to counter, I guess. If you could say, you could say it like that. You come back here. Anyways, over time, these games are so expensive, it's crazy. Fortunately, in Genshin Impact, I did make the mistake of like topping up insanely high amounts. I'm so glad that I didn't top up like I did in Star Rail. Because Star Rail is a lot more predatory. It's not even remotely close. It's so insane. It really is insane. Because like it's not even a matter of like, oh, you just need to get good, you just need good characters. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, okay, I see. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. I was like, how am I gonna just like jump over? You don't need. Yeah. Okay, the thing is, the simple fact that the game allows for that thing to happen shows that it's not the customer's fault that this company seeks profit above everything. The company wants to profit no matter what. Wow, that was not the intention. Um, the company wants profit, and it will want profit. No matter what we do, they will want profit. So, so I did something wrong. Oh man, that's not the one I wanted to pick. Wait, there was nothing. Calm down. Think this goes up here then? That makes no sense. Um, we need to gather ourselves. We need to speak up and make our voices heard. Because if we don't, they're gonna keep doing the same stuff over and over again, and they will not stop. And if you think like, oh, we can't do anything, like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna keep spending and being a, you know, a dog, basically. People call Hoyer shill. The situation's way, way worse than that. It's not just about Hoyer shill. It's about a systemic thing. It's not an issue of the people. It's like it's like if you have a kid that is like a bit dumb, like what do you do? Do you punish the kid or do you say like, "Oh, it's a kid. Yeah, kids do dumb stuff all the time. It's fine." No. You got to discipline the kid. But the thing is, are you going to blame the kid for being uh for not knowing all this? Are you going to blame the kid? The kid's just trying to be there, you know? Like, what are we doing? That's a crazy shape right there. Like, why would you blame a kid for their innocence and ingenuity when we have full-grown ass adults preying on these kids because they want to make money? Like how are you going to defend these people? Like I cannot understand. I cannot possibly understand this. And this puzzle too. This puzzle is driving me crazy. Okay, calm down. Maybe. Yeah, it's not about Hoyo shills or something like that. It's about a systemic thing. It's about sending a message, as they say. Man, I am actually gonna do something. How? Just how? How am I gonna fill these places here? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay, calm down. Sometimes the solutions are very unorthodox. Man. Okay, this is gonna go in the middle. There's nothing we can do with these parts. Now this is the true title of the broadcast. Oh hey, actually someone joined. I'm losing my mind over this. Oh. Oh, that person left. Oh man. It's not this. It's definitely not this. So what should I do? Oh man. This is not gonna go very well. No. I I don't even know. It's gonna definitely it's not like throwing all these in the void. Maybe it's something like this. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, like maybe it could be something like that. Something like this. There's no way. Oh man, that took so long. And I didn't do the thing correctly. Oh man, that was so close. That was so close. Oh man. Okay, calm down. Maybe below? No. Yeah, it gotta be something like that. need two ups here, or two downs. There's no such thing as just one. How about we put on the side? How about that? We have an up, but there's... What the heck? Why? Why? Is this inevitable? I wonder if that is inevitable. Okay, calm down. No, can't be. It physically cannot be. So, no, it doesn't work. Man, I'm nearly giving up. Genuinely. I probably spent like 20 minutes here. I'm so close, but I feel like I'm so far. So far from solving this. It's probably something like insane. It's probably something insane like this. Now imagine if it was. I would absolutely lose my mind. It just imagine the sheer insanity to conceive something like this. Yeah, not possible. Oh, never mind. Why does this happen all the time? Is this actually possible? Because we have, okay, let's count the figures and see how they can overlap. So we have, how many ups do we have? We have one, two, three. We have three. And since we have three, it's always going to be visible. So how is this happening? Since it's always three and they have to overlap, it's not possible. I'm not crazy. But this is something else. Because look at this. I have one up and one down. And that's not the shape that it wants. It needs to be something so dumb, but so ingenious. Oh, yeah, it needs to be something like that. It needs to be something that's gonna cancel out and form the thing. Okay, that's not possible. Wait, no. It just that's just gonna make the thing again. I was gonna say no way. I'm actually nearly giving up on this. I'm so close to giving up. Yeah, if it was gonna be something crazy like this. Okay, it's either that it's something to do with this. Of course not. It doesn't get things. Doesn't have what's needed. I'm creating so many forms, but I still can't comprehend how I'm supposed to clear this. I just created the exact thing, but upside down. I really am questioning my intelligence right now. I really am. I need to fill up these things. Can I can I make a square out of these? I don't think so. I don't think it's possible to make a square. Wait, I need. Wait, no. No, it is possible to make a square. Thing is, I need to fit that. Um, this losing. I don't know. I don't know what to call this. I only know in Portuguese. That kind of sucks. It's not an icosahedron. It's not. I wonder though. And there's nothing. There is no way. It. I actually. I was just wasting my time. The nymphs of creation. So I need to talk to. Where? Where is she? This place is so massive. Yeah, I was objectively just wasting my time. I feel violated.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a fond rose.
Another entry from
Here? Oh, well, that was kind of far.
Seek, and you will find.
There we go. Just lost a couple neurons cause I didn't know. I need to get one more. The thief and Rhydrodroma. Or Rhydrodroma. There we go. When I ride one of these, what do I do? Oh, embark. Let's mount. Yay. I zoom in. Yay. Rhydrodroma. This guy is so slow. Why is this a transportation method? Like, I genuinely do not understand. They were supposed to make it faster, right? Or at least weren't they? Oh man. No, I gotta be careful. Well, this game certainly does a fair amount of gaslighting. I'm tired.